tankers, and welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Droodles Blitz, and in today's video, I'll be playing in the Tier 9 Soviet heavy tank, the IS-8. The IS-8 was actually buffed in the latest update. It received some sort of damage per minute buff, and now it sits at around 2,500 with calibrated. That's actually really good DPM. That means if you're running gun rammer, your DPM is upwards of 2,700. That means you equivalent have about the same as your average tier 10 heavy. Add that onto the fact that the IS-8 is incredibly mobile, it's got a great top speed, and troll armor. It's actually a really fun tank. The thing that sucks about the IS-8 is the armor. Against tier 8s, it's great. Against tier 10s, it's not so great. And that's where you have to use the gun, which is the same as the IS-4 on the vehicle. What I always find weird about this line is that the IS-8 carries the IS-4 gun, which is also the same gun the ST-1 has. It has 400 alpha, 374 millimeters of heat pen if you're running Cali. And what I find weird is that then Wargaming moves the IS-7 ahead, which doesn't even shoot heat, and it also has absolutely terrible penetration on its APCR. I just find it so weird that Wargaming makes such a drastic turn of events, and especially because while the IS-7 does look a little similar to the IS-8 on, I guess, the frontal design, the back of the IS-8 looks almost identical to the IS-4. So why does this vehicle also not grind to a similar designed pike nose vehicle with mobility, but, you know, an actually really good gun? The world may never know. We're going to see what we can do, though, in this game. The thing I have to be careful about is the fact that I don't have a lot of armor. Like, you can see the mobility is fantastic. I'm easily cruising here at 45 kilometers per hour. It's the part of the IS-8 that's fantastic. But the fact that the tank also really struggles on armor is going to be a real pain. So let's see what we can do here. Let's make our way over and see if we can get a spot. We got an E100, and I got to be very careful because they have a YAG, or is it the 268 version 4? Okay, so it is the YAG who's the Apex player, and Apex players are usually pretty decent. Even if they're in the clan for the WT event right now, you still have to be pretty decent to be part of the event, which means I'm a little cautious. But nice shell into the VK72. You can see where that fantastic penetration comes into play. We're going to reload here very quickly, aiming onto the E100, and, well, that was just my fault, but the reason I fired that so quickly is because I am a little worried about that VK72 penning me, so we're going to go for an easy shell into the Yo. Let's reload. This is where that new DPM and great DPM on this tank is actually going to be fantastic, is out-reloading this Yo and just bonkering him again and again. So we've already taken about 800 hit points off of his vehicle. Now, unfortunately, my IS-7 appears to have no clue what he's doing and is bleeding a lot of his health, and oh boy. How do I want to do this? Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Yes! Oh, imagine bouncing me. And because well, I was going to say because I have so much heat pen, I'm going to easily pen into his armor, but it actually went a little low. Okay, well, let's go for a hatching shot, and there you go. Perfect. Managed to finish off the enemy object 268 version 4. That really sucks. That actually really, really sucks. In this situation here, this is about as bad as it's going to get, but looks like the V4 is bad. He hit my gun instead of the IS-7, which it looked like he was trying to tunnel, which allowed me to actually live here quite fine. Get a nice shell into him, but I obviously can't back up because of the enemy. I just want to point out that I'm single-handedly holding this entire line here. In a tank that really should not be holding this line. U100 sending me, and with that, I'm just going to clear this player and push forwards a bit, try and hold off the Conway. I mean, I'm pretty sure I die. I don't know how I would end up beating this Conway, especially with the VK72 that appears to be tunneling me, but maybe we can get a pen into his tank. There you go. Nice penetration. I'll take it. We're still alive, which is honestly pretty impressive. I gotta be completely honest. Let's reload again and back up. Get another nice pen into the VK. But now my IS-7 is kind of blocking me, which kind of really sucks. But yes, 183, come to my savior. Oh my god, the 183 is actually going to save me. We're going to get a nice pen into that guy. And there you go. Wow, I cannot believe we are still alive. It's actually a miracle that we are. We have 16 health. We're still chilling. Let's go for a pen into the VK. There you go. Nice pen. We're out of premium shells at this point, as you can see, which kind of sucks. But the fact that we are still alive is honestly insane. Let's see if we can get a pen into the E100, and come on. I just want to get one more pen. Yes, we did it. 16 health, we survived, did over 4,000 damage, and came out with a victory. I guarantee that this is an ace. If we don't get an ace, I'll be incredibly surprised. There you go. 4,300, 1,680 blocked. Come on, give me that ace. Yes, there you go. Alrighty then. First game went pretty dang well. I'm honestly so surprised that we were able to come out with a victory there. Not a victory, but just alone survive that game. The amount of I just don't even know what to say. You watched that. That's all. You watched me survive that game. That was just stupid. Here we are in our second battle. Let us see what we can do. The enemy team has an IS-8. Oh, wait, this is a tier 8 game? Yes. Now, as you saw, the last game we played tier 10s, and the penetration on this vehicle is plenty to deal with even a vehicle like the 268 version 4. But now that we're in a tier 8 game, this is where the armor on the IS-8 is actually going to be quite effective. I have to say, the design of this tank actually looks amazing. Definitely one of my more favorited of the Russian-designed heavies. But let's see what we can do here. So we obviously have mobility. Again, we're using that mobility to make our way into the front line. Because there's already a tank at C, I would expect that tank to be... Oh, I didn't mean to use my adrenaline there, but it's all fine. We still got a nice pen into that enemy Skoda T27, and I don't really know why that guy's playing so aggressive, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. Don't you love Russian guns? Russian guns are good, but they definitely have their downsides. And accuracy? Well, definitely one of them. Let's see. So we got the Skoda. Ooh, boy, that's a VK. Let's get a nice pen in the hand. You can see where the penetration on this tank is plenty to deal with the enemy. And the fact that we've got so much DPM also means that I don't really need to be cautious. But I do got to be a little careful when poking against this IS-8 because, well, we don't have that much gun depression. Only 5 degrees, I'm pretty sure, which is obviously not a lot. Let's see if we can get a pen into the VK. There you go. Nice shot for 420. It's just so nice to have over 2,400 DPM and as well have a 420 alpha. It means that we can not only butter through like this VK's armor, as you can see, with a very easy penetrating heat shell, but I mean, we're just smoking their team right now. So we got the IS-8. Let's push off to the side here. Let's get a nice pen into his vehicle. Of course, he tunnels me because that's just my luck, but it shouldn't matter too much. We're going to ignore the tortoise. If the guy bounces, then that sucks for him, but I'm going to push over here and see if I can help out. Well, maybe not. I really want to help out my teammate, but as well, we got like the Progetto, who we got a nice pen into. 370, I'll take it. What do I want to do here? I mean, the Skoda really doesn't worry me. Man's gonna be pooped on if he decides to stay there. So instead of going down and losing on base cap, I'm going to use the mobility this tank has, make my way into the front. Let's see if we can get a nice pen. There you go. Easy tap into the SU. He did tap me back, but to be fair, we're doing pretty good so far. We have enough health to trade with this guy pretty easily. Let's get another pen into the SU. There you go. 385 tap into his vehicle. Keep on backing up. Although, ooh, I have to say, I'm not a huge fan of what it appears is going to happen to me in a moment. Let's load heat. I was actually kind of hoping we could just overmatch his turret. But we're doing good. We're doing good. We're holding. Our tortoise went down, which was, in my opinion, a mistake, because now he has to climb all the way up. But I'm going to try and get around here. We do have 700 health, which means I have enough to take a shell from at least one of these vehicles, you know? I can take a shell from the SU, or I can also take a shell from the Shark if I need to, or the Prog. So that's the good news. The bad news is that I can't take a shell from all of them at once. Not liking this, I have to be honest. Oh my, cringe, 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 cringe. Cringe, 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 cringe. Is that Shark really tunneling me? I don't know what he's doing. He's bad is what he is. Man just lost 1,000 health to do whatever that was. He's gonna try and kill my VK, which is honestly fine with me, because the tortoise is going to poob. I'm gonna back up, and with that, all they have left is the Prog in mid. Okay, this game was a little cringe at the beginning, but we've been able to bring it back. This Prog cannot kill me with another shell, so we're just gonna poke him. Get an easy pen. There you go. Nice 414 tap. I'm gonna stay here, where the Progetto cannot hit me. Reload, 3, 2, 1, and let's see if I can get another shell to the Prog. There you go, another easy shot. bounces me as well. As you can see, the fantastic turret armor on this tank. It's not amazing turret armor, but it's good enough to get a bounce, so I don't want to contradict myself there later in another video. Its turret armor is not amazing, but it's good enough to get the job done. All that's left is the enemy Waffenträger, which I would expect to be somewhere down here. That's where at least the guy was last. Interesting. I would say cap bases. Okay, now it's very possible that we still lose this. Why is my tortoise going to A? Bro, what are you doing? Oh my god, we might actually lose this because of my tortoise. Why did he go down there? That's just such a dumb decision. We need base C, and we need base D to win this game. And the tortoise is by far one of the slowest tanks on our team. I think that guy actually just lost us the battle doing that. He could have actually been, he could have been up to C. I'm so mad. I cannot believe our tortoise threw this game. I do not think that I make it to D fast enough. I mean, look at it. They're already up to 902. I'm just going to make it into the base now. It's not going to matter. I can't. I actually think I might be able to cap the other base too. But very, very disappointed in my team here. Especially because I am a one-shot, and the waffle is somewhere. Somewhere that I don't know. And I would expect the waffle to be somewhere right around here. My guess is the waffle's sitting right in this bush, and I might die instantly. But I don't have a choice. I need to cap this base. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. In fact, if I die, they instantly lose because of the base cap that they're at. So, I seriously have no clue where this guy is, though. Like, what? He's over there? Okay, well, he hits my teammate. Max rolls him, which really sucks for me. Oh, boy, this tortoise is gonna throw. He's gonna throw. Dude, stop going. Stop going. Oh, my God. Bro, what are you doing? Oh, my God, you are so damn lucky. That's all I'm gonna say. You are so lucky. Wow, I cannot believe we won that game. I have like chill Nintendo music running in the background, but that game was anything but chill. That tortoise threw that game so many ways. I don't know why he didn't go up to the base caps. That was the first mistake he made. Second mistake he made was, why was he sending the waffle? Oh man, was that a bad idea. That dude would have died if I had not hit that incredibly lucky shot. I know I sound like a downer, but seriously, people need to think about their actions when they make them. If you see a waffle, and the waffle is not a one-shot for you, and you are a one-shot for the waffle, and you're in a tank that it's most likely going to pen, as it pens you the first shot, it is a terrible idea to continue driving towards that tank, especially when if you look up at the top base cap, one kill will give them the win. So that was a really bad decision. I'm really grateful we won that, obviously, but just a bit of advice for that tortoise. Don't YOLO when you definitely shouldn't be. You should have gotten into cover. You should have allowed me to get my way over there and then help you out. That would have been the best way to do it. Either way, this was a pretty good game. Or, yeah, it was a great game, actually. 5,000 damage. 2 battles back-to-back, as you can see. Both of them were the IS-8, and there you have it. So, IS-8, fantastic tank. Today I averaged 4,600 in it, so I'm happy I made a video on it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.